Hello and welcome to Tabletop Gaming Magazine. We are taking a first look at today My Lil Everdell. Look at that beauty, and it really is a first look. So this is not a review, this is not me telling you how this game plays or how good it is. As you can see, the shrink wrapping is still on the box itself. I'm going to tear that off and we'll have a look together. So first of all, let's tear it off. How do you get off shrink wrapping? Let's be honest, most of us use our teeth. So I'm going to use my teeth, that's what you do, innit? So we're going to tear that off there, and we're going to have a look inside this box. Now this is, as I've said, My Lil Everdell, which is, it's the baby sibling of Everdell, which most of you should have heard. Most of you should have heard of. That came out in 2018, I want to say. I'll probably put a correction on the screen saying that I'm completely wrong about that. Let's have a look at what we get inside here. So there will be some shots that I will put up so you can get to see the components in a nicer set of lighting. But we've got little pieces of wood. We've got little meeples, and we've got some butterflies here. We've got some little tiny lizards. And what else have we got in here? So we've got some decks of cards. Oh, my favourite thing, always my favourite thing, custom dice. Look at these, yes. So we've got, what have we got on these? So we've got the different symbols that you get in the game, and then we've got some that I suspect mean all three. I'm just going to give those a roll because it's always fun to roll dice. Satisfying. What have we got? We've got bags. One cannot underestimate the value of giving the baggies, so that, I mean, if you're into games like I am, then you've probably got a drawer over there completely full of extra bags of every size that you need. I often think that if the police raided my house, they'd either think I was a board game collector or potentially a drug dealer from the amount of small little bags I've got. So we have gems, and then we've got these little, these are little squidgy berries that I slightly want to eat. Let's have a look. I think it goes absolutely without saying, do not eat the berries. These are not safe for human consumption, and they probably just taste of plastic. And then finally, we've got boards. Ooh. So let's have a look. So we've got the main play board. So we maybe don't have a multi-tiered situation quite as much as you get in other forms. And then we've got some bits of cardboard. So really, what we should do now is I should pop all the bits of cardboard out, shouldn't I? That'd be quite boring to watch. So I'm gonna actually do that while we'll speed up a bit. Not bad, that could have taken a lot longer. I'm going to attempt to assemble these bits, and then you can see some of the super cool little baskets that this game comes with. So we've got our board set up here. I'll just give you a quick look at our setup, and so you see we've got our cards laid out the front here. Then we've got our parade tiles here. We've got a slot here for our dice, so we're going to roll the dice at the beginning of each round, and they fit into these little square slots here on the board. And then we have our ember, our twigs, and our berries here, and we've got this moon token which moves across the top of the board, demonstrating a new round. And we've also got the sun token, which demonstrates who goes first. And how the game works in a nutshell splits down into 5 phases, and I shall take you through those very quickly. Like I say, I'm not an expert at this. I've literally just opened this box, so what I'm actually giving you a flavour of is, if you've never played this and you open the box, this is how quickly you can pick up the rules. And it's aimed at a lower level than Everdell. It's less complicated. It's designed for kids. Really is. I'm not sure what it says on the box. What do we say in terms of age? I'm already telling that this is at the kind of level that my 5-year-old would be able to pick up 6+. There we go. So we start with, you roll the dice, and they would get put into the slots on the board. And then you gather goodies. So that means if you have any cards next to your player boards, this would be my player board here. I've got some nice little lizards to go on there. But if you have any cards on your player board that have a green giving token, let me just see if I can find one for you. So a token that looks like, I've just seen one that looks like this, and obviously I'll show you a proper card there. One of those tokens means that if you have any of those laid next to your player board, you will get one of those resources or one of those actions at the beginning of each turn. And then you take it in turns to place your meeples in slots on the board, and you can either put them here and claim whatever is on this dice. So for example, this dice is rolled to give us one of each of these resources, or you can pop them in the multi-purpose area here, and as many people as want can place meeples there, and each time you place there you get one of the appropriate item there. So you can see quickly you've got these bonus dice here that let you pick up more stuff, but there's only a few of them, and then you can always get what you want there. And then following that, you are able to purchase cards from here underneath that allow you to claim them. And these will start to build your engine, really. So there'll be things that allow you to do stuff like move one of your friends and then activate a new location. Things like that, so you can, as the game goes on and you build your little city, you'll be able to sort of dramatically change. At the beginning you can only do 3 actions, but you'll be able to chain things together and build up. And then you return home, which just means all of your little meeples return home. I've lost one. Where's the other lizard gone? Oh well, I'm sure it'll turn up at some point. And then finally you move the sun and moon tokens. So the moon token moves along one, just to demonstrate we're on a new turn, and to remind everybody to collect all of their goodies again. And the sun token passes clockwise round to illustrate who goes first next turn. And that's the game in a nutshell. Obviously you'll need to hunt out a review of it or play it yourself to get more of an idea, but this is My Lil Everdell, and I think, to me, it looks pretty clear. There's a lot of thematic stuff here that is very similar to Everdell, but also these parade tiles sort of replace the events in the normal game and are a bit more friendly, it's all a little bit quicker to pick up. I feel like I almost don't need to finish reading the rulebook to know how to play this one, although obviously that is how disasters lie, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. So there you go, My Lil Everdell.
Available online at tabletoptycoon.com.
I have been Chris. You can find me online as @CMLowryAuthor. I do videos and I write reviews for Tabletop Gaming Magazine, so check us out online. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.